Marcelo, you look unbelievable. Thank you for dressing up for the show.
I had to dress like this, and I brought you a bottle of champagne that I made for you. It says, Marcelo and Jimmy, Tonight Show numero uno.
Oh, this is...
And very quick, I want to do a shout out. Can I do a quick shout out?
Of course you can.
I want to do a shout out, obviously, to my mommy and to my papi and to my stepdad Jose and to my little sister Isabela and to my tío Pepito, my uncle. I love you so much, tío Pepito. That's it.
That's it, good. Hey, welcome to the show.
Yes.
Welcome to the show, and thank you for being here. By the way, I did meet your beautiful mother before the show.
Oh, and my mommy,
She's here tonight. She's in the, probably in the audience somewhere. Is she? Hi, Mom.
Oh, Mom.
Cheers, Mom.
Salud, mommy.
Your boy has done pretty well. Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you, bud. Was Mom always supportive? Did she know that he was going to be a big star one day? Yeah.
Yeah, right.
She's very cool about it. Yeah.
She's very chill.
Were you a good kid growing up? Was he a good kid?
I would say I could describe myself as a pain in the ass.
You were.
Yeah.
Were you smart?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wasn't like a great student per se. I think the only thing I can remember is I went to summer school for math and for science, and I was supposed to bring the C up to a B.
Yeah.
And I got a D in summer school. So I think I'm like the only kid ever that went to summer school and then came back and was like, "Can I keep my original grade, please?"
Can I get the grade that got me here? Yeah. You're fantastic on Saturday Night Live. It's your second season.
Yes.
Now you auditioned to be on the show. Did you feel like it went well?
The audition was, first of all, I want to say real quick, it's my second season. I'm very grateful to a lot of the writers that have helped me, the Please Don't Destroy Boys, Jake Nordwin, Mike DiCenzo, Colin Jost, and Ego, who have all taken me under their wing and really helped me.
Yeah.
But the audition is scary because I'm a stand-up. I did stand-up in my audition, and I did stand-up 12 times a week, maybe more.
Yeah.
And then you get to the audition, you do your best stand-up that you've worked on so hard to 0 laughs. And then right after, your mom calls you and goes, "So how did it go?" You're like, "Oh, I don't know, awful. I don't know what to say." My mom was so nervous. My mom started smoking cigarettes while we were waiting to find out if I got it or not.
She started
smoking cigarettes. She would call me and she'd be like, "So, have they told you if you got it?" And I'm like, "No, are you smoking a cigarette?" And she's like, "Yes, I started yesterday. Now tell me." And then I got it, and then she quit cigarettes.
There you go, wow. Thank you, SNL, for many reasons. You're doing great on the show. You're really, really funny. You have Josh Brolin hosting this weekend, Ariana Grande. Have you got the pitch meeting nailed down yet? The pitch meeting is when you have the host, everyone gathers into Lauren's office, the writers, the cast, and you all pitch ideas to the host. Yeah, I never nailed that.
It's my biggest weakness, I would say. I'm so bad at it. Sometimes I do good, and the whole room is like, "Oh, wow."
Not bad. He's actually, yeah.
This week with Josh, with Brolin, I had a pitch, and I got 0 laughs, and I kept talking, and Lauren looks at me and goes, "Are you done?" Well, that's how it's going.
Yeah, that's how it's going for you. Good. You'll get there, or maybe you won't, because I never got it. Before you got on Saturday Night Live, we were talking, you did stand-up. We were talking backstage how I used to go on the street and try to sell tickets to come to your shows.
Dude, yeah, I did that for like 3 years. I sold tickets on the street, and it's a hard job because I sold tickets next to drug dealers, and no matter what I'm selling, they have a better product. Like, I'd be like, comedy show, and the guy next to me is like, "And I have cocaine, so what do you want to do? You want to go to the show, or you want to be the show?" Which
Yeah.
Struggle.
Before you got on Saturday Night Live, we were actually trying to book you for our show.
I know.
To do stand-up, but it just happened too fast.
I know, and I was so excited to do this. It's obviously a dream of mine to do stand-up on this show, and I got SNL, which is a great consolation prize, Lauren. I'm very grateful. I'm just, yeah.
We actually have a little time left. Would you want to make your Tonight Show debut? Your stand-up debut.
For real?
Right now.
Okay, what do I
Go
do?
backstage. Go back.
Okay.
I'll introduce you.
Okay, all right.
Go back. All right, get ready back there. Here we go. Making his Tonight Show debut. Please welcome the very funny Marcelo Hernandez.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Marcelo Hernandez. My parents are both immigrants, and they both speak English, but different levels of English. I brought my dad to SNL recently, and all the writers were like, "It's so nice to meet you. It's very nice to meet you." And my dad's response was, "Me too." My mom is much better at English. She's kind of a philosopher. She has the most interesting questions. One day at dinner, she asked me, she looks at me and she goes, "Marcelo, what's the difference between a butt dial and a booty call?" I was like, wow, that is an amazing question. Touché, my queen. I don't know. But the funny thing to me about being Latino is that whenever I meet like really American people, they always have to tell me something. And that's how many years of Spanish they took. And they don't even want to. It's like a tick that they have, you know? They're like, "You're Hispanic?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then they go, "Oh, that's nice. I took 7 years of Spanish." And I'm like, "Wow, thank you so much. Thank you." And they're like, "Oh, you don't believe me?" Lunes, martes, sábado, suavemente. They do that. And they only do that to us, okay? That's what's funny to me. They only do it to Latinos. They would never do it to anybody else. A white person would never go up to a black guy and be like, "Hey, man, it was all a dream." Like, they would never do that. But they do it to us, okay? And we never do it to them. That's what's funny to me. We never do it to them. My dad doesn't really speak English, but he would never go up to a white guy and be like, "Hey, my friend, look at me." "Look at me, papi. Are you ready? Look at me. Ready? Monday, huh? You like that? Monday, huh? Tuesday, you like that? You think I'm stupid? Wednesday, you like that? I know what you like, papi. I know what you like. Sweet Caroline."
Saturday Night Live this weekend with host Josh Brolin and musical guest Ariana Grande. We'll be right back with more Tonight Show.
Hey, hey.